What was your point of no return with your ex? 1. I've been married for 14 years to my ex I will call Renee. She enjoyed the benefits of being married to a retired military veteran knowing the bills were paid. She had the freedom to enjoy what she wanted to do with her salary. One of my friends, Mark from high school and his wife, started associating with us for several holiday gatherings and more. One evening I walked into the kitchen and noticed my friend and my wife talking together very close, face to face, and when he saw me he jumped back as if in shock of being caught. I smiled, played it off and kept it in the back of my mind. From that point, whenever they came over I was always watching. And they were good. I couldn't catch them. One evening, Renee said something to me in the form of a question in reference to something I never told her, but I had told Mark. My thoughts were, why is she asking me about that? Then it hit me these two communicate, probably when she is at work. Now it's time to have some fun. I baited Mark with misinformation to see if it got back to my wife. I also placed hidden cameras in my home. I placed a GPS on her car and I spoofed her phone. IT is my thing. A year later, I called Renee to our dinner table after I had cooked dinner. I bought her flowers and candy and made it all romantic. I even dropped roses from the front door to the table. She was in tears. I said, "Baby, I got something special for you." She put on sexy clothes and all the best perfume. I gazed into her eyes and said, "I love you and it's been a wonderful 14 years. If you are unhappy and want to move on, let me know. I will always love you. And if you are cheating on me, I will forgive you." She denied it as I expected, but she did say she wanted a divorce. She wasn't as happy as she should be, yet she didn't want to spoil the evening. After an hour of talking there was a doorbell and a knock at the door. I said, "Would you get the door? I feel it will be for you." She looked odd and answered it. There was inaudible small talk and when she returned she looked pissed. "So you served me with divorce papers? And you are asking for the house and half the furniture? You're crazy. I'll give you the divorce but you will sell this house and I want half the equity." I said, "I doubt it. Sit down." I handed her a manila envelope of photos and asked her to open it. As she looked at them, her eyes looked horrified and embarrassed. See, the folder was filled with photos of her meetings at the hotel, a GPS log of her rendezvous and copies of her cell phone bills for the last 6 months, with highlights of her calls. Then, she turned the page and saw her life flash before her eyes. She grabbed a photo of her and Mark naked in our bedroom as they were having sex but on the floor in her chaise. She paused and said, "Where did you get this?" "That's not the question you should be asking." I said, "How dare you violate my privacy like this?" Says Renee, "Here is what is going to happen. We are going to generate a mediation agreement. We will divide the household property and you will initiate a quit claim deed removing your name from the title of our home." I said, "Now, if you don't do this, I will change those divorce papers from irreconcilable differences to adultery. Then I will subpoena Mark, his wife, and my other friends while I play the entire sex video in court. I'm sure Mark's wife would love to see this and all the other evidence." "Wait," she said, "I'll sign the mediation agreement if you promise not to take this to court." I agreed and 3 months later I put her ass out of my house.